Hello, how you doing? It's Phil Thatch, and I just purchased a new product for my trip to Canada. Heather and I are going to Canada for our honeymoon pretty soon, and this is my 100 to 500 lens, and I bought a replacement tripod collar for it. And the reason why is because I figure I'll be doing some panorama photography with this lens, which means I'll want a tripod plate attached to the lens. But if it comes loose, I'm not planning on bringing a screwdriver with me because I don't want to try to carry a screwdriver on the plane. So I wanted a tripod collar that has an Arca Swiss built in. And hey, first party lens manufacturers, Nikon, Canon, Sony, you know who you are. Make your lenses have Arca Swiss built into the foot. What are you thinking not doing that? It's crazy. Anyway, there's my rant. I know, like if you get a third-party lens from Sigma, for example, their telephoto lenses, most of them have an Arca Swiss plate built into their tripod foot. I don't understand why they wouldn't. Anyway, I guess they want us to spend some money from companies like Hoage, H-O-A-G-E. I used this company when I replaced the worn out tripod collar and tripod foot on my Nikon 200 to 500. I've been really happy with that product. I actually made a review about it. I'll put a link to it at the end of this. But I was fine with this. It has not worn out at all. It can move a little bit. As you can see, I can turn it some. It doesn't slip as much as Heather's does. Heather has this same lens, but hers slips a lot. So let's get this thing open and see what it looks like. There's some tape right here. Let's cut that. So you're seeing this for the first time just like I'm seeing it. Comes in a bag, has an Allen wrench, which I'm not sure what that's for. I'll figure it out in a minute. Ah, I see what it's for now. It has the Allen bolts here that can keep your lens from sliding forward or back in your tripod. I always take those off. I tighten my tripod down enough to where it won't slip and fall out. And I like to be able to only loosen my tripod a little bit and slide it in instead of putting it in straight up and down where you have to loosen it more. So let's see here. We'll loosen this up and try to pop it open. Oh, it's different. You have to completely undo it. That is different. See how the screw is over here, because on the original one, when you loosen it, you can pop it open. So as you can see, don't roll off the desk, Mr. Lens. On the aftermarket one, the screw is on the end, and on the original one, the screw is on the beginning, for lack of a better word. All right, let's pop this thing on here and see how it does. The factory one has some kind of felt on it. And let me see if this one does. No, it doesn't. Let's see how well it fits. I guess my one complaint, even before I ordered it, was that it's not the right color. It doesn't match the lens. It's black instead of being off-white like the original piece is. But I'm sure I'll get used to that because the lens, the rubber rings on it are black, and I've got a replacement lens hood that I like because it's smaller. I made a video about this as well, and it's black instead of white like the original one. So, okay, I don't even have it really tight, and it's not slipping at all like my factory one was. So that is pretty nice. There's still enough room under it to hold the lens with my hand. When you have it loose, it turns really easy. So if you're on the tripod and you want to change your angle, it is smooth as silk. Really, really nice feeling. I think I'm going to like that a lot. And then easily tightens down and it's not going anywhere. This definitely appears to be better than the original. And I love the built-in Arca Swiss plate. That is the business right there. So with that, I can use it as a handheld lens and I can use it as a lens on a tripod without having to have a tripod plate, which is a pain because they can get loose. And then your lens is doing this on the tripod, which I don't like. There will be no this on the tripod when I'm doing, I hope to do panoramas. We're going to Banff National Park in Canada, and I hope to make, maybe with this lens, some panoramas of the Canadian Rockies. So anyway, there it is. Not even tightened up as tight as I could do it. Looks pretty good. I think it's going to be fine. So there's my little quick unboxing and what's it look like on the Hoage, H-A-O-G-E, replacement tripod collar for the Canon 100 to 500 lens. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. That helps me out a lot. And eventually I'm going to get one of these for all my lenses. I'm going to get one for my Sony 200 to 600. I'm going to get one for my Nikon 180 to 600. I don't think you can replace the tripod collar on the Canon 200 to 800. There's another thing I don't like about that lens. But eventually I'm going to get one of these for all of them. So if you like this content, subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see some more stuff like this. And I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye-bye.